Hey, resilient people. Welcome to God's Village. My name is Simone, also known as the Ultimate Social Worker, and this is my mini testimony of how I came to Christ. I am a first-generation American. My family came from Jamaica, West Indies, and I'm the first of my family to be born here. And so culturally, you are born knowing that God is real, that he exists, and that you should reverence him and give him respect. However, our family wasn't really religious. We didn't really go to church every week. We didn't really apply the word to our lives. So we still kind of lived a secular lifestyle. However, when I was in my 20s, I was in a toxic relationship, and I started to feel like I wanted to see God. I wanted to get out of it, and I didn't really know how. And God started putting people in my life to help me to get closer to him. One day when I was at work, there was a pastor that came to visit to do a hip hop presentation with the students at the school that I was working at. And he invited us to attend his church. And I really did want to go, but I was afraid because I didn't feel comfortable going to church by myself. I didn't find church to be a safe space. However, a month after that interaction, one of my friends in real life was getting baptized, and he invited me to his baptism, and I went. And when I went, it turned out to be the same exact church that I wanted to go to, where that pastor was. Long story short, I really felt comfortable in that space. I felt like I could be myself. I felt like I could come to church here alone. And that's what I started to do. And there I learned the love of God, the unconditional love of God. Something that I was seeking so badly in other places, but never knew that I could find it in Jesus. Because even though my family knew who God was, they didn't know how to have a relationship with him. And therefore, they couldn't teach me how to have a relationship with him. So coming to my church, I was able to not only learn how to develop a relationship with God, but also how to apply his principles to my life. Specifically, at the time, I was starting a nonprofit, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to jump or not, but I started applying the teachings that were taught to me at that church, and things started to fall into play. And 8 years later, here I am running that same nonprofit that God put on my heart to start, and with his guidance through a church community that I felt comfortable. So I want to let you know that if you feel in your heart that you feel like you want to get to know God, all you have to do is seek him, and he'll do the rest. His love is unconditional. Whatever you're experiencing, whatever human relationships that you're having where you may be meeting or feeling unsatisfied, I will tell you that there's nothing more satisfying than a relationship with God. He really does fulfill every need if you study his word and really meditate on it and apply on it and believe it in your heart. That's the trickiest part, is believing it in your heart. I think that I knew God exists, but I didn't believe that he loved me. I didn't believe that he would be there for me. I didn't believe that he was as powerful as people spoke about it, because I didn't see it for myself. But when you decide to seek him, to seek his face for yourself, he will reveal himself to you, and you will know that you know that you know that God is for you. So stay blessed. I hope that testimony blessed you, and I hope that you have an amazing week. Thanks again, God's Village. Peace.